My name is Stefanie Drew, and I'm a new faculty member at Cal State University Northridge in the psychology department. My research interests revolve around three different areas. Primarily, I'm interested in attention and how we allocate attention when we're looking at different items of the visual field. Accommodation, which is the thickness of the lens in your eye and how that affects our reading behaviors and individuals that suffer from visual discomfort, which is headaches during reading, or they get eye strain, or the text becomes blurred after a certain amount of time. And also synesthesia, which is a condition that some individuals have that can be intermodal or intramodal. Intramodal would be what I'm interested in, and that would be individuals that see colors when they look at black and white text when they're reading, for example. There are also those that have intermodal, which is when, for example, someone eats chicken that only tastes round but not spiky, or an F sharp tastes like vinegar, but a G sharp tastes like peppermint. Students in my lab will have an opportunity to do research on a variety of different projects, including measuring the thickness of the lens during near-work projects or tasks such as reading, as well as looking at how attention affects our visual processes, and also working with synesthetes and seeing how different colors can be affected that they perceive when they're viewing text. They'll also get a chance to become familiar with the literature in the field, hopefully do professional presentations, and be involved and collaborate on different projects. I teach a couple classes right now. One is applied cognition, and that's where we're interested in not just cognitive psychology, but how it has applications in the real world. So we take basic cognitive principles and see how that affects real life situations. For example, the confidence of an eyewitness testimony. How confident someone is affects jurors' decisions or their weighting on whether or not a suspect is in fact guilty. We look at the effects of processes and how altering them can ultimately impact your performance at work, whether you are a doctor, a professor, a student, or a truck driver. All of these are going to have different cognitive processes that are critical that you need to be able to utilize to do your job well. In the spring, I'll be teaching research methods, which is Psych 321, and we'll be working on doing different experimental paradigms and going everywhere from the IRB process to APA. So what that means is you'll get a chance to be involved in writing a type of IRB proposal for an experiment that you would be interested in doing, and taking it all the way to conducting the experiment, analyzing the data, and then preparing a professional manuscript in APA format at the end of the year. The research methods class is really important because it gives students an opportunity to not only apply the concept they've learned as a psychology major, but also get a chance to actually go through the whole process of developing an IRB, coming up with an experiment, figuring out how to analyze the data, and then presenting it in a professional environment and actually be involved in the dissemination of information. I'm really excited to be a part of CSUN. I absolutely love the environment that they have here. There's a lot of opportunities for collaboration, both with students and with other faculty members. I also think it's really exciting to be a part of undergraduate education and actually have a chance to work with a wide diversity of students and be able to influence their opportunities in applying to grad school or other doctoral programs or working in industry. I love what I do. I absolutely love teaching and I love my research, and I think that getting an opportunity to involve students in that is absolutely outstanding, and I'm really excited to be given that opportunity at CSUN. Graduate students in my lab will have an opportunity to design their own experiments and work within the field of visual research, and I'm actually pretty open to different ideas on ways that we can apply attention or color or reading skills and looking at synesthesia. So I encourage graduate students that have their own ideas to contact me, and I'm happy to talk about them because I'm always looking for new areas for me to expand my research strengths. If you're interested in doing work in my lab, please contact me, whether it is being in visual research or online gaming. Big fan of that. If you would like to see what it's like to develop a Sims 3 character, we can spend many hours talking about that, or Diablo 3, which is fantastic.